grab that boy. But yes, we're live. But yes, I'm not gay, but $0 is $0.
Yes.
That was a good one. I missed that. How was your guys' Thanksgiving?
It was good. It was a good time. I popped.
You popped?
Oh, you popped? Nice.
You got a Thanksgiving pop?
I'm going to pop.
They got to bring pop back. I'm going to, next time I find a lucky lady, I'm going to tell her when it's time to end things in the bedroom, I'm going to say, I'm going to pop.
Another term I think that they need to bring back is when people say screw instead of fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to screw.
Yeah.
Yeah, I screwed her. Well, now screw is like, that one is specifically used when somebody like gets fucked out of money or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, he screwed me.
But hey, I'll say this. While that's true, I remember when I was a kid, "screw you" was a
course,
that was you could not say that in my house because screw used to mean fuck.
Okay.
Yeah, so screw you.
Well, that's just like the highest form of disrespect.
Is it? I think it's in Rocky.
Screw you.
I think it's in Rocky. They go, "Screw you." Some girl says, "Screw you, Rocky," and my mom would be like, "Oh, you shouldn't have seen that." I think my mic's really quiet, by the way. I'm watching the lines.
You sound good.
I sound good?
Sound good to me.
Okay. All right.
But yeah. There was a good market as a kid for like replacement swear words.
Oh, big time. Oh, yeah.
Screw was big. Flip. Well, frick.
You know, it was probably just because like Nickelodeon was so popular and they were kind of like on the money with like having curse words and
but it was
kids could say.
It was also kind of a precursor to the millennial Reddit speak though.
Yeah.
Of like, you douche canoe.
Yeah.
I think led directly to that sort of stuff.
Well, now the market's cornered because there's exactly only one word you cannot say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you talking about faggot?
No, yeah. Hey, keep saying the words that you think I'm referring to until you get to the one that will potentially destroy your future if you say it.
Oh.
You ready?
Well, I know.
Let's go.
I think the viewers leave a comment.
Why don't you destroy your future, pal?
No. It feels like you can get away with saying pretty much anything except that one. Whereas it used to be like it was what's the word? It was decentralized.
Yeah.
We had a decentralized.
It was backed by
system.
gold.
The free market dictated.
The free market dictated that there were hundreds of words that you could get in trouble for saying.
There's only one.
And now there's only one. One big one.
We got off the poop standard. Oh man, he owned that standard.
The gold chain standard.
Yeah, you can't drop that one. You would see that one casually thrown around in comedy movies in the 2000s.
Oh yeah, big time.
It used to be deal. Idiocracy, they drop it in the first 15 minutes
soft
of the
day,
movie.
But
soft day.
Well, either soft day or hard R, it actually used to be kind of a liberal thing to say.
Oh
it.
yeah,
big time. Yeah, Jon Stewart is the first comedian I remember saying it.
I don't remember. I've never seen that.
I remember that video.
Yeah, you could. Yeah,
nice.
He's the big one. Well, I'll try to think. Let me think of some others.
Bill Maher, not exactly the same.
Well, of course, yeah. Well, roughly the same because he was the last one I can think of who did it.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, probably. He thought that era
Robert
wasn't
De Niro.
over yet.
And then he had to apologize to Ice Cube.
Yeah. All of black people sent Ice Cube on to Bill Maher's
they sent
show.
Ice Cube. Yeah.
And Ice Cube wasn't having it.
Yeah. Ice Cube was, man, Ice Cube, I mean, think of the amount of things that guy's having. It's probably a lot, but he was not having that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It probably, because it didn't come from the horse's mouth. It came from Bill Maher's mouth.
Who's the horse in this situation?
But yeah, Robert De Niro drops it in a movie like in 2017 as a joke.
What, Dirty Grandpa?
Dirty Grandpa, yeah. Robert De Niro drops it.
It's funny, I've not seen that movie, but I was able to.
It's actually not bad. It's a pretty decent comedy movie.
Okay.
With like non-traditionally comedic actors. Because it's Robert De Niro and Zac Efron are like the leads.
Okay.
It's not bad. And Robert De Niro has some pretty funny moments.
Okay.
But he blacks it up on one scene where he does
Nice.
drop a soft A. That's pretty funny.
Nice.
The only like comedic actor in there is Aubrey Plaza, and that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, not a bad. Yeah, hardwood. Hey, her husband's dead.
Yeah.
We should have sex with her.
Yeah.
Nice heads up move, Luke.
Hey, just throwing it out there.
Yeah.
Her husband killed himself.
That was tip drill right there. All right. It's tip drill.
I listened to a while back. Who's the guy? You know that guy Dax Shepard.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
of course.
I listened to Brad Pitt was on his podcast. I don't know if you saw it. There
No.
were some clips from it. I listened to part of it. Like the first half was pretty good because they just kind of talked about like his career, and then they were like started promoting some like bullshit. But Brad Pitt dropped a hard faggot.
Cool.
He was like talking about like what we used to say. He was like back in
Yeah.
the day, like we'd call guys gay or faggot or whatever. And
Yeah.
I was kind of like,
Well, yeah.
Oh.
That's
I have
mean,
always heard
yeah.
through the grapevine, or not through the grapevine, but just like I've heard like on podcasts and stuff. Apparently, Brad Pitt's a pretty cool guy.
seems pretty
Like
cool.
he's not.
Well,
a faggot.
I
for
think
lack of a
that
better-
what you just explained is a product of Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt's like 60 now, right? It is obviously with the exception of the one that we were talking about earlier. It is kind of seen as a bitch ass thing to be referring to a slur and not just say it. Like, you know what I mean? And I think that's him being maybe not out of touch because I kind of agree. Like you might as well just say it if you're referring to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it used to be, it still is. I think it's kind of bitch ass to not just say what you're referring to because Louis C.K. put it best. It's
You're making me think.
you're making me think it.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
you fucking
like-
take some responsibility.
take
and
some
say it.
responsibility.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, if somebody's making me think it, I'm not going to say it once. I'm going to say it like 100 times.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it for 10
You're
minutes.
gonna go Xbox Live style.
Yeah, Xbox Live. I'm just gonna be in complete silence going.
You know, you actually described it very well one time about how it's specifically something that like boomers do, where if they get the drop that they're around a bunch of like younger guys that are okay with them saying a slur,
Yeah.
it basically turns into like a gun that they can't stop. Or they'll drop it once.
Yeah.
It's like, you ever see MacGruber when he first shoots a weapon and he like has no idea how to fucking control it?
I haven't ripped that in 20 years.
But yeah, old guys, if you let them in one time, like if you laugh when they
Yeah.
say a slur, they will drop it 70 more times
Yeah.
in the next 30 seconds.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I ever heard, I grew up around some like very staunch conservative, mostly Catholic types. And, they would never say anything, like, even though they were like, by any account, like homophobic, you'd never hear them call anything gay. You'd never hear them say faggot or anything like that.
Yeah.
And it's a whole different reasoning. But I distinctly remember the first time I ever heard one of my relatives just say an actual slur.
Yeah.
And you could tell they were just like, I like to think, maybe I could be wrong here, but I think they were just relieved to know that they could get away with it around me, regardless of the content. They were referring to a musician from the 70s who was one of the Allman Brothers,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
The Allman Brothers were fantastic blues guitarists from the South, and my uncle just kind of goes like, they used to call Greg Allman a white, and I just was like, I feel so honored that you let that fly, knowing that I'm not going to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically the equivalent
Uncle
of
Dwayne.
like a guy who's been sucking his gut in around a girl and finding out that she likes him, and then he just
Yeah, it is. It's true. It creates kind of a gut.
Yeah.
It's a mental gut.
You
That's
got a
just-
slur pot belly.
You got to occasionally you got the slur pot belly.
The problem though is that sometimes you do get people who are like not cool about it, where they're
course, yeah.
they're
Oh,
almost
yeah.
like
Of course.
it's kind of like the Republican version of like people who only like make jokes and using office quotes, where like they're just like edgy because that's how they think you're supposed to be funny.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, man.
Yeah.
I don't believe that you're actually racist.
Yeah.
Nice try,
Come on.
idiot.
Yeah. Let's hear some stats, pal. Come on. If you got
and not just the main one.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, got to bring back Pop. Got to bring back Screw.
Yeah.
I really want to screw.
Well, it's another.
Might as well throw a bang in there too.
Bang never really went away.
Bang, bang, yeah.
You don't hear banging that much.
I think bang is a funny one because it never really went away, but it lost.
I have not heard somebody say, "Yeah, I banged her." In a
no,
while.
but sometimes they'll say like, "Oh, but that guy, he's been banging." He's been banging chicks. He's been banging tens or whatever. I've heard guys say sort of like in that way. It's not like it's on life support. Bang, but
well, that's
it's a very aggressive. Because there was a part I think when I was a kid. When I was a kid, the first time
you
I
can
heard
hear the
like
70s porn music that accompanies the phrase "bang."
Well, when I was a kid, the first time I ever heard somebody say the word "bang," like the first thought I had was he just picked the woman up and like fucking slammed her or something. I was like, nice, good for him.
Smashes.
Damn, that guy's standing up for himself. Good for you, dude.
Well, I think on the flip side of what you were saying about like people who like when they get the opportunity to use a slur and then they use it and it's not they were just excited to use the slur. There's the flip side of that, which is I think a very common thing among like our generation is people who they kind of just equate any usage of offensive language with try-hard comedy. Yeah. And they'll say like, well, you can use it, but you just have to be funny. And it's like, I think you have a religious relationship with this kind of language. And if you were to hear it, you shut down mentally. and that's literally how you get like honestly, the Austin comedy scene is, I totally understand. I think it's valid to say that it's probably full of like try hard offensive hacks. Yeah. But that is the only place on anywhere in the United States that seems to be producing the like, or not producing, but is friendly to offensive comedy that might occasionally use a slur. Yeah. The kind of people who have the religious relationship with offensive language where you just have to be funny if you're going to use it. Yeah. That kind of thing. Those are the kind of people who wouldn't think Louis C.K. in 2008 was funny. Yeah, if they were to hear it right now. Yeah. Of course.
Yeah.
I also feel like they've probably conceded on like they probably retreated back to just it's never funny ever.
Yeah.
Like by this point, I think they probably tried the you have to be funny, and then like people started being funny, and they didn't like that.
Yeah. That's and again they've only conceded because it's like it's more of a social thing. Yeah. That's more equivalent to like being part of a religious group than actually. Yeah.
You just gotta let it rip.
Because there's literally, I don't know if there's ever been anything funnier.
You just gotta let it rip at the rec room.
Yeah, you just gotta let it rip.
Oh man, those were literally some of the best days of my life were spent at the rec room watching people let it rip and then letting it rip myself. Yeah, it's too much fun. Yeah.
Well, there's just I was just thinking I don't know if there's anything funnier than just Louis C.K. saying that member of the black community made the shit out of my coffee, and it's like that wouldn't fly anywhere.
It's funny because it's like when it is funny, it really either has to be like the best comic on the planet who knows how to pull it off, or like the worst like crackhead open micer at an open mic saying it, and both of those are just as funny.
Yeah.
You guys remember Jeff Tranquil?
Oh, of course.
Yes, that's actually who I was thinking of when I said that.
Yeah, that guy, right. Yeah.
That guy. No, I think that was like one of the hardest I ever laughed at a comedy set because he had 3 minutes and he dropped the N-word, hard R, and then he talked about how he's gonna fucking kill his brother. Right. Because I guess he kept like showing up at his brother's doorstep, and his brother would call the cops on him. So he was like on stage at the rec room vowing to murder his brother.
Yeah,
those guys should be doing stand-up comedy.
That's like one of the funniest guys of all time. He also, I think he called Seth Rubin a kike one time, like in the DMs. And Seth was like, "Hey, man,
Jesus Christ." I remember I remember he was outside of the rec room one time, and I overheard him explaining some kind of intellectual argument for a new National Socialism. And I just was like, okay, this guy, I mean, we all know he's schizophrenic. And then he comes up to me and he's like, oh man, I loved your set the other night. It was just so like intellectual. He said something like, oh, it was intellectual. And I just remember being like, okay, well, if you thought it was, I got to go back to the drawing board.
Intellectual.
Yeah.
Well, who knows? Maybe Jeff Tranquil. Sometimes, like really smart dudes completely lose their mind.
Well, yeah, actually, yeah.
So there could be a chance that maybe there's like another lifetime where Jeff Tranquil was some fucking, I don't know.
Yeah.
He was like on the up and up, and then he just lost it.
Yeah, Jeff. I remember one time I did.
It'd be funny if Jeff Tranquil was like, he's working as a janitor at UC Irvine or something and solving the math equation.
Well, Alex
is trying to be Goodwill.
Alex Jones is probably the prime example of a really smart dude who kind of lost his mind. I mean, like that guy, they're always saying like, oh, he was right about something. You listen to him, he just sounds insane.
Yeah,
but clearly he gets to enough correct points. It's like that guy is probably smarter than any. If you were lucky enough to meet Alex Jones, that might be the smartest dude you ever meet.
Yeah, but I'm sure he's got like a crazy
Texan.
IQ.
Yeah. He's a fat Texan.
Yeah.
He loves bourbon.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What was that picture? Was that AI generated of him and Sydney Sweeney?
I mean, it had. If it's him and Sydney Sweeney,
it looks so unbelievably real.
No, it's real. They were in the green room at the Comedy Mothership in Austin.
Was that real?
No.
Okay. Because it was, I was like, it's got to be AI, but it looks so good that I was like, I don't know. Maybe this one is real.
They were at the,
but it was literally them holding a turkey together. I was like, that's good, dude.
No, they were both at the Lyric Hyperion in Silver Lake open mic.
I love that Sydney Sweeney is a Republican. I love it.
Well, is she even? I mean,
she's according to a doxing that happened like 3 months ago. She is a Florida. She moved to Florida. She bought property in Florida.
Interesting. Okay.
And somebody tried to like dox her voter registration and said she's still registered as a Republican.
Yeah.
And it's like, I get that might sound like I'm just biased because I'm from Orange County and I like. Yeah. But it's so funny that
it is funny.
It seems to be just in Hollywood. Even now, with Sydney Sweeney being the most recent example.
Move over, James Woods.
No. So that was where I was going. That was where I was going. The people who are the people.
Hey, Rob Schneider, watch your back, pal.
That was where I was going. The people.
Time's up. As well's dry.
As I'm as fantastic. As fantastic as an artist, I'm sure many more progressive liberal types are. Like they're much not fantastic as superior artists they are. Yeah. I fucking love that it seems like all of the legends, like the people who just, if they were at the top, there's like inelastic demand for their face on a billboard. Yeah. Those people always turn out to be Republicans. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger is the king of that.
Yeah.
Sylvester Stallone is like hanging out with Trump now. Like all this shit. Adam Sandler is a low-key Republican.
Yeah.
And Sydney Sweeney's Rack
are
currently registered with the Republican Party.
It would suck.
I mean, her body type is basically a blast from the past.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She brought it back.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Also, I on a
she
different
kind of made
note,
tits cool again.
I think the Kardashians.
I was never out of their play. I was on Tits Island waiting for everyone to come back.
You were holding it down.
On a different note, also, I think the Kardashians, and then also included in that is Kanye West. The Kardashians, to me, are like not exactly conservative type people.
Yeah.
But they're like spiritually.
I mean,
like,
they're Armenians from.
I
don't know where they're from.
Yeah,
like they live in Calabasas. Yeah. I don't think they're from Glendale, but.
Yeah, either way. Yeah. They're from those tight-knit, matte black BMW communities.
The people who act like GTA characters when you walk past them.
Yeah.
Just vaguely Middle Eastern, some sort of like, you don't know, some Soviet bloc Middle Eastern country where they're Christian for some reason.
Yeah. I think Nicki Minaj came out as based recently too.
Oh yeah, Nicki Minaj, Amber Rose,
a lot of rappers.
Yeah.
Rappers always.
Well, Nicki Minaj,
because rappers will.
She posted about how her sister's boyfriend got the vaccine and his testicles basically exploded.
I remember that.
Yeah. But keep going.
But yeah, that happens every time after the end of their first year of being successful, when they get the taxes that they got to pay.
Yeah.
That's when they all are like, "Oh, I'm Republican now.
Yeah.
I'm not dealing with. They're taking everything."
We need to get a check on if Wesley Snipes is a Republican because
tax evasion, martial arts. That guy is 100% Republican. That's 100%.
We got to get our research department on what Wesley Snipes' political affiliation is. I actually did. Did you ever watch the actual commercial that Sydney Sweeney did that got everyone pissed off?
Yeah, the
I watched
one?
it like a month later, and I was like, "What?"
It's pretty. Yeah, it's
as tame as it gets.
It's pretty tame. Yeah.
I never saw it because I was like, "Yeah."
It's like I don't understand. I mean, it's to the point where it's like I don't even really think this was on purpose that they tried to cause all this controversy. I'm like, this is so nothing.
Yeah. Well, it's just the usage of jeans and then the eye color.
I get how they extrapolated it, but I was like, if someone had showed me this and I had no idea about the controversy, I wouldn't think anything of it at all. Not even be like, they might be able to misconstrue this. Anyway. Nice tits.
Yeah,
she's so fucking hot.
She is hot.
I
would.
I mean, she's hot in the. It kind of goes without saying why.
Yeah.
I'll
say it again though.
Well, yeah. You know who.
She's hot in that you don't even have to say it, and that you can say that again.
She's hot. I mean, Jesus.
Whatever you do, don't say funny. It once.
Her
say it twice or don't say it at all.
Her what's the word? Her rise or whatever. There's got to be a better word than what I'm saying. Yeah. Her rise is so funny because it came right after they started really pushing Zendaya hard. And Zendaya's hot. She's hot.
Yeah.
But
people like to be contrarian and say she's not hot. She's hot.
Yeah, no, she's hot.
She's very hot.
But also, she's not Sydney Sweeney hot.
No.
And it is funny that as Sydney Sweeney is getting shit like these jeans ads and stuff, they're adding some aspect of it being like some kind of white supremacist thing. It's like, no, it's just like blonde-haired, blue-eyed women with large, huge tits.
Yeah,
are just they're hot.
And it combines two things. It combines like people's hatred for like Republicans, white people. And I think what really takes it over the top is it gets women who hate blonde women on board as well.
Totally.
Yeah. Which is a very
They're trying to make it
real
a race
thing,
and it's just it's a woman thing.
Yes. Yeah. That's
totally.
what really takes it over the top.
Totally.
Yes.
Yeah. But man, she I mean, if you take the controversy away, she really just it's like, of course they put the hottest woman in the country in a jeans ad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got to be interesting to like, because obviously it would be rude to say it out loud, but deep down to like know that you're only famous because of your tits.
Yeah.
And deservedly so. But it has to be a weird existence.
Yeah.
It's probably fine.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's great.
Well,
but it's interesting.
I'll say this: where I kind of get what you mean, and what I think maybe I'm not going to say that I'm not going to psychoanalyze her, but
her and Ethan Suplee.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
You know the fat guy from My Name Is Earl?
Yeah.
Known for his
It does kind of feel like she's
jacked as fuck now.
It feels like she's milking it. Like she really is taking. Yeah. But that regardless of
come on.
But also regardless of that, it just happens to be like she's been the hottest girl in the country for 3 years now? Yeah. Like she knows the clock might be ticking, but
for sure.
She's going to be
I don't know, this girl I used to work with was pretty hot.
Loaded.
She also does.
She's going to stay loaded.
And she's also going to, I think my prediction is she's going to stay pretty hot for another 10 to 15 years.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like very hot.
Yeah.
You seen Heather Graham?
Yeah, of course. Oh, she's
still very hot.
Yeah.
I feel like I predict a similar aging pattern there.
Yeah.
It's good genes.
Yeah, good genes.
Yeah, hot women are pretty cool.
It'd be funny if Sydney... Sydney Sweeney liked the YouTube video for this podcast.
Oh, she's gonna. Well, here's the thing: is that we're gonna.
Send it to her.
She will.
If we haven't already, we will land in her algorithm at some point.
Yeah. Absolutely true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We probably already.
You, she's got at least one of the videos saved if she didn't interact with.
There's got to be. I mean, there is an A-list celebrity who's been sent one of our videos.
Yeah,
there has to be.
Well, we've had enough like NFL players.
A-list celebrity who's been sent one of our videos. I don't know if he was sent it, but we have 2,500 followers on TikTok, and one of them is the closest thing to a contemporary Mumford and Sons there is.
Yeah,
that's
Noah
A-list.
Khan.
Yeah, Noah Khan.
Noah
ladies and
Khan.
gentlemen.
Shout out.
Pussy
Come on the pod.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
And our boy Dominic Fike as well.
Dominic
I guess
Fike.
I'm answering my own question.
Oh yeah,
here.
Dominic Fike. Yeah. Which one did Dominic?
You like
Fike
the video
like?
of me screaming?
Yes. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have the guys you would care about for the express purpose of getting pussy.
Yeah.
Well, I
like
know
our
about
stuff.
those guys because of pussy. I actually know about those guys because of the same pussy.
Yeah.
Turns out there's a lot of crossover in their fan base.
You know him from pussy.
You also know him from pussy.
All right, who's your guys' guy? Who if you were to wake up one day and get a notification that we got a like and or follow from one modern kind of like young, Gen Z celebrity, who's the one that would make you just go like, oh, that's pretty sick?
That's a good question.
Because
there's a number of
they have
comics.
to be
I was
organic?
excited. I was
Non-comics.
excited to see the Noah Khan notification, but
Does it
I
have to
don't
be-
actually,
Yeah.
I
Does
don't
it have to
listen his
be a
music that
Gen
much.
Z famous person? Can it
Yeah,
just be
I say
famous?
Well,
anyone,
it could be anyone, but I'll
Because
say
I'm not
this.
even really that familiar with
I
Gen
doubt-
Z famous
I
people.
Al
doubt-
Pacino.
Listen, guys, I doubt Anthony Cumia is going to see our stuff.
I feel like he would definitely see
I
that
think
stuff.
I would not be shocked by
doubt
that
Anthony-
because I bet he's got like stand up and
You
shit.
doubt
in his
the
thing.
one guy that we're making these videos for would see it?
That's what I mean. Is that's where I was going.
You're talking about the guy who's the
only
reason why we
reason
started this podcast.
Yeah, recorded ourselves talking in the first place.
Holy shit!
I don't know.
I would say ruling out any like comics because obviously like
yeah.
Louis
Let's
or
rule out
something.
some like comics and stuff
Just
like
comics in general.
Some I'd have some athletes would be pretty cool, like like a Josh Allen or like
I was at the Chargers game today. Cameron Dicker, he was our first big guy, big
shout out to
name
him.
that liked one of our videos. Yeah,
not that I really care that much about Josh Allen, but that level of guy.
Yeah, that would be sweet. Josh Allen.
Yeah.
I think it'd be cool if George Bush saw our stuff. That'd get me going.
Well, if we,
I think Guitar Kyle.
I like it when Guitar Kyle says stuff.
I will say this: if we started posting to Twitter, I bet we'd, every other website, not sure, but I'll say this: if we started posting to Twitter, I bet JD Vance would make his way.
Yeah, probably.
We'd get a JD Vance.
We have
quote.
enough views to where.
Why don't we post? Can you? How does posting on Twitter even
I
work?
could take over the Twitter. I could control posting.
Is there
on Twitter.
reels on Twitter?
No, you can just post videos.
Oh, okay.
I think if
getting
you
that
post a video,
We've been posted on
I
Twitter before.
I guess the algorithm basically is the same thing as reels, just for like text and videos.
I showed you that Will Pulaski. He sent me a tweet that somebody had. It was like a big meme account posted the gun sandwich video and got a bunch of views on Twitter.
Oh,
nice.
So we are technically on that algorithm.
TV Head told me that he saw the one of me at Mom's on Reddit.
Reddit, right? I remember that.
And I'm like, no way to look that up.
Yeah.
It's just out there somewhere.
But I mean, we're kind of just everywhere at this point, probably.
That happened to me one time when I was first making.
We got to get on
sketches.
Pornhub. You remember we were talking about that? Uploading reels to Pornhub.
We probably could.
You know who I'd love to, and it's just because it definitely is a local thing. I would love to see that Sam Darnold. So one of he's
cool.
Sam Darnold.
Honestly, like
he's from he went to San Clemente High School. He was USC quarterback now.
Oh, okay, got it.
Now he's like the $100 million man for the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, like some movie stars.
Yeah.
Like who's like a young movie star?
That's the thing. I was struggling to find.
Well, Timothy Powell.
Yeah, that's the thing. I was struggling.
Well, Timothy Chalamet is like a big.
That would be pretty sick.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, Chalamet. The thing with Chalamet and those guys. That's the thing is those guys are too big and they're like A-listers. They're like true industry guys. I'm thinking, what you
know how Timothy Chalamet got his start. He was blessed by the bass god.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
You remember that?
Dude,
I remember the bass god told him he was going to be a big deal.
I remember laying in my bed one night when I got the follow from Lil B the bass god. On my little,
because he followed everybody that was following him. Right?
He I think he claimed, I don't know how it worked. It was 2014, but he was tapping. He was just like individual following.
My favorite Lil B tweet ever is
actually
Lil
B.
Lil B like it when the booty stink.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I think someone asked him if he's like, oh man, doggy style, but sometimes it's stank, and he goes, Lil B like it when the booty stink. It's cool to say that, referring to yourself in third person too.
Who was the fat guy on Loiter Squad?
Oh, was it Jasper?
Jasper. Like that's if Jasper from Loiter Squad. If our videos made it into Jasper from Loiter Squad's algorithm, that's exactly the kind of one that I would just be like,
yeah, like fuck, Matthew McConaughey.
Oh, I would love that. I'd love a Woody Harrelson like too.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'll say that Woody Harrelson.
Actually, I don't think either of those guys are on social media. I'm pretty sure they're famously not on it.
So.
Yeah.
It would have to be in person.
Yeah.
Hey man.
You'd have to walk in the door and see us filming the sketch.
Imagine
pretty cool, man.
Imagine McConaughey and Harrelson like one of the reels at the same time. It's like they're in the car.
But it comes up, the notification. The notification.
They collabed on a like.
No, but the notification just says True Detective liked
your reel.
Have you seen Dazed and Confused?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
When they walk into the pool hall with McConaughey and it's playing Hurricane by Bob Dylan. We're just in here and like slow motion McConaughey and Woody Harrelson walk into the room.
All right.
Yeah.
That was a comment that made me laugh on the Thanksgiving video. Someone commented the gif of McConaughey going, all right. to Brazzers being free during Thanksgiving.
I feel like there's a this conversation has led me to. I feel like there's a maybe it's just the state of how like there's no monoculture anymore.
Yeah.
But there was nobody I could think of in the moment that was like a good blend of like kind of like a indie or like like artistically respected guy who's also like an A-lister.
Yeah.
I kind of just like I don't want to sound like a downer, but when I heard Chalamet, I was like, I know that guy's been in some good shit, but like that shit, Next guy I was thinking was like
well, you don't like Chalamet stuff?
I mean, I don't really care that much. I saw Dune. I saw the Dunes in theaters, and I was like, yeah, it's good, but I can't gush over Timothy Chalamet.
What else has he been in?
I like him. I think.
What's that one? What's that game?
Oh, he's good. He's good. Yeah.
Call Me by Your Name or whatever.
Well, that was his big. I think that was his big break.
But like, what are his?
Well, actually, he was in Interstellar.
He was in. Yeah, he was in Interstellar. He was good in that. He was in. I haven't seen it, but The King.
The King. I started watching The King the other night. It's pretty good, but
what I've heard,
but these aren't
seemed like a hollow copy of a Braveheart.
I guess he was in that Bob Dylan movie that I heard was pretty good.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he's good and he's been in good.
See, that's that shit. That's
But yes, to your point, it's like he's got to have like what's
here's the thing.
What would like 30 years ago like what was DiCaprio? He's got to have like I was gonna say Titanic, but not Titanic. Like a critically acclaimed, like huge. I guess it could be Titanic.
I mean,
I guess you could say Dune was
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though, is that these guys, they're gonna have their best work happen in like their 40s and 50s if he really stays down the trajectory. Because that's what like McConaughey, DiCaprio, Brad Pitt, all those guys, their best shit happened when they were like later in life.
Yeah, that's true.
That's when you get the heaters.
Yeah,
as long as they stay in the game. They stay good looking.
Was I talking with you guys about
Christian Bale? Famously, he had like some heaters when he was younger, but he had some.
Of course.
Well, he was Batman when
he
was like
later.
I don't know, 30.
Yeah. But also like a guy like Chalamet, he needed to have like a Paul Dano in There Will Be Blood kind of thing.
That's what I think. Weren't we talking about that like a week ago about like it feels like there's no character actors. There's not nearly as many character actors anymore.
I don't know if I was talking about this, but
it was something I forget who I was talking.
I think we were talking about that.
Yeah, it was okay. It was about how.
I was.
I remember
probably talking about Paul Giamatti because Paul Giamatti is like the character.
Yeah, he's yeah. I remember just getting turned off of like the Marvel movies in like 2015.
Those are for retards.
Well, yeah, but the thing that really majorly turned me off of them was that they would have these obscenely stacked casts, and it's like a lot of these characters are not that. I don't think they need to be that. Fleshed out or whatever, where you would need an A-list actor to like play them.
Yeah.
And I just remember kind of being like, if I'm gonna see Scarlett Johansson, Robert Downey Jr. and and all that shit, like, we only need a couple of the A-list guys.
Of course.
The best
also,
example,
but also like half of the jokes in those movies are like, oh, it's that guy.
Yeah.
Like
Did I ever tell you the story about
suspension of disbelief?
Did I tell you the story about when I went to see, I think it was Doctor Strange or whatever?
I think
Where I was in the theater with my ex-girlfriend and her dad, and at some point it was a packed theater too, and there was like these other Marvel characters that were being introduced in the middle of the movie, and then they were like going down a line and revealing who the actors were, and then it got to John Krasinski. And the whole theater started, yes, and then I was like, oh, he must be. And I leaned over to my ex-girlfriend. I was like, what's his character? And she was like, oh, I don't know. It's just the guy from The Office. And I was like, is that what they're cheering? And she was like, yeah.
Aren't you?
And I was like, what?
Yeah.
That's why.
Aren't you at some point in this movie supposed to care about the characters?
Yeah.
Like, why would you?
But it was literally
like
like
John Krasinski.
Yeah,
he might as well. His character
50
name was probably John Krasinski.
It was 50 of the fattest people almost gave a standing O to him just because he was in The Office. And I was like, oh, okay. I thought he was like really important to the plot, and she was like, no. It's just John Krasinski.
That's like, when you mentioned Paul Dano, that brought it back. Paul Dano, got to give it to the guy.
Yeah,
that's a character.
He's been in some great movies.
He's been in some great.
Prisoners.
Yeah, Prisoners, fantastic.
With the Brian Wilson one.
Yeah, the Brian Wilson one.
Little Miss Sunshine,
which is one of those movies you'd think because it's about the Beach Boys, it would have been a huge thing and would have made him like an A-lister.
Yeah,
just on the fact that it's about the Beach Boys.
Yeah, it was maybe a little late to be like really be huge, but I mean it's a great movie.
He's my favorite
in that movie too.
Yeah.
He's my favorite casting recently for like a superhero movie. Him as the Riddler was like perfect because like a lot of people wouldn't immediately know who he is. I personally have only seen him in a few things. He's just a great actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate that those guys are even getting involved in that sort of stuff, to be honest. I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah.
The worst, the absolute worst though, right, is when you ever like you're like really into a song or like a band and you like go check them out on YouTube. You start doing the YouTube deep dives and then you stumble across one of their songs.
And then you find out their song was induced a terminal illness and somebody who showed it to...
Well, yes. Well, that's one thing. But no. You find we can talk about that after. But you're looking up a song on YouTube and you're like, man, this is such a good song. You scroll through the comments and everyone's like, oh, shout out to Wonder Woman 1984 for introducing me to this.
Right,
like,
God
damn it.
Yeah. That'd be funny if there was another comment that just says, Paul Dano's a great actor.
I loved his dual role in There Will Be Blood.
Stop using good songs in crappy movies.
Yeah.
It stinks.
Yeah.
I saw there was some trailer for a movie the other day that had Champagne Supernova in it, but it was like all remixed.
They gotta stop remixing the rock songs.
Yeah,
they did.
There was a movie.
Remix.
There was also a movie like a couple years ago I saw a trailer for that remixed "God Only Knows" by the Beach Boys into their trailer to like make it all dramatic.
Jesus,
what are we doing?
Yeah.
I don't like that.
There's got to be like a committee that's like watches your movie and it's like, if this is a stupid movie, you're not allowed to use this song.
Well. Yeah, it's probably
offensive to me. I'm legitimately offended by that in some cases.
I think it's probably a product of the fact that since there's more people than ever, there's more NPCs than ever who just have the clapping trigger.
Yeah.
So if they're watching and then they remember that one Beach Boys song they listened to when they were a kid, they just
Oh man, Guardians of the Galaxy! Shout out for that! What a soundtrack!
I've heard that so many times, and then I watched like a little bit of that movie, and I was like, "What the fucking? What's the Electric Avenue? That's what you got excited? You fucking idiot!" Just go play it. If you like it, go play the song.
Go play it.
Why do you have to fucking suck this movie?
Why do I have to watch it?
Also, fuck Chris Pratt.
Fuck
that guy's
Chris
a
Pratt.
gay pussy.
Fuck Chris Pratt, and I hope that raccoon dies in the next one. Stupid movies. Stupid soundtrack. They should only be allowed to use, like... They should get no music. No music whatsoever.
I hope they chop his head off and feed it to his wife.
I hope they chop his cock off and send it to me so I can send it back.
Just they cut his head off so I can fuck his neck. Right in front of his family. Fucking pussy. I hate him.
I hope they chop his cock off and mail it to me so I can mail it to Obama.
You gotta forward his cock.
Take a picture and send it over email. Hey, not to derail anything here, but I do just want to say, actually, Chris Pratt, going back to what we were saying about people with inelastic demand in Hollywood.
Yes,
Chris Pratt, let's add him to the list.
Well, he's not even like his case, I believe, from my knowledge, which I didn't really dive into it that much, but my understanding of the situation is that basically him being like
he joined a church that's
a white like religious guy. Just basically, like, by process of elimination, people think he's Republican. Yeah. Which I wouldn't be. I'm sure he is.
I will say,
probably.
I mean, he's also been pictured in public wearing, like, "Don't tread on me" shit.
Okay.
Which is, again, not... No. That's completely does give it away, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But also, it's like, he's an actor. His public profile is nothing more than occasionally getting a little religious on Twitter.
Yeah.
And then showing up in movies where you lose your suspension of disbelief because you've seen Chris Pratt 1,000 times before.
Yeah.
That's what I was going for.
Yeah. It's absurd. Yeah.
Staple his cock to the wall. I'm gonna chop his fucking dick off and staple it to his ass.
And chop his ass off and staple it to his cock. I'm gonna chop his ass off and make him sit down.
I'm gonna scalp his gooch and fucking staple it to his forehead.
I'm gonna chop my cock off and put it over his dick.
I'm gonna have to give Chris Pratt a little credit for one thing, really quick.
Oh, fuck Electric Avenue.
Which is the
song's gay.
He's got
fuck
a legendary
pussy
improv line in
the Kardashian
Parks and Recreation. He's got a great improv line where he was reading the internet and he goes, I just tried to Google something and it says that the answer to your question is network connectivity issues. Mm-hmm. It's great, and apparently he improvised that. So
he seems like a cool.
Regardless of how much I've avoided movies that have him on the billboard, guy has some chops
for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. I want to cut his head off, and then I want to cut his foot off, and then I'm gonna sew his foot to his neck. And sew his head to his ankle.
I want to cut his foot off, cut his hand off, saw his head off, and then serve it at a soul food restaurant.
Oh, you got him, Chris Pratt? You got him, chitneys? Yeah. Should cut his hands off and sew him to his ass.
I want to cut his hand off and then rape his hand, the opening of his hand.
And then take a photo of you guys can keep talking.
And then take a photo of me raping his hand and put it up at a Cracker Barrel in Bloomington, Indiana.
Yeah. I want to fuck his shoulder hole after I cut his arm off. And then piss. I want to piss into his shoulder hole.
I want to saw both of his arms and legs off with a chainsaw and then apologize to his wife.
Sorry. Oh, it's okay. But yeah, that's what you get for making Guardians of the Galaxy. What a soundtrack. I remember every fucking idiot in high school would always, you gotta see it, man, the soundtrack. And then it was just...
That was a peak soundtrack where you'd be driving with your buddy and he'd hit you with a, oh, this? Oh, it's Guardians of the Galaxy. Great. It's such a good album.
You can steer the car into traffic.
And then you turn to him and you say, "I want to fuck your shoulder hole after I rip your arm off." Yeah,
I'm gonna piss into your ankle opening after I cut your foot off and sew it to your mom's face.
I'm gonna give you an appendectomy, and then
I'm gonna get your mom horny and not fuck her.
So she thinks about me all the time.
I'm gonna seduce your mom and throw her down the staircase.
Oh, that's great.
Hey, what comes around goes around.
Hey, pal, play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Hey, man's game charges a man's price.
That's what you get for acting in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, that'll make the rules. Not my fault.
Oh my god.
That's on you, Pratt.
Get some water.
Yeah. Man. No, but I'd like to see that Chris Pratt liked one of our reels.
Yeah, no, that feels good.
Yeah.
I'd be happy about that. That'd be cool. If you liked our sketches, I'd be like, thanks, man.
You know what I also hate in a similar vein?
Don't listen to episode 6 of the podcast, or whatever this is, where I talk about dismembering you and sewing body parts onto your
and
head.
getting your mom horny.
You know, man, I can take you cutting off my leg and fucking the hole left by my hip, but when you say that you would get my mom horny and then not fuck her, that crosses a line.
Not cool, bro. Not cool, bro chacho. If I had to peg him as any type of guy, it's a bro chacho kind of guy.
Bro chacho. Yeah, yeah. Well, from my understanding,
Romeo and Juliet.
I have read his like Wikipedia, how he got like there, and yeah, you talk about bro chacho. I think he was
born in Faggotville, Pussy, USA.
He was at one point, I think, homeless or like living in a van in Hawaii.
Yes, I've heard this as well.
And I no disrespect, but man, the white Hawaiians I've met are like the dumbest fucking people I've ever met.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
dumbest dudes. Too
much sun.
Yeah, too much sun.
Fake type of homeless, by the way.
Fake homeless, yeah.
Yeah.
It's more of a got kicked out for being retarded situation most of the time.
Yeah.
But I'll say this, they have fun.
For sure.
They have fun.
Got kicked out for molesting the dog.
No disrespect to any people who just like grew up in Hawaii. I'm talking about the people who like they have an immediate Hawaiian vibe and are white.
Yeah.
Those are the, you know what I mean? Those are the dumbest people.
Yeah,
I swear they're literally dumb, even worse than the classic archetype of the there's a funny word that I could say right now, but I think it could. But the white guy who wants to be a black guy.
You can say wigger.
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 Yeah.
You can say wigger.
Wiggers obviously have their own.
Wigger is funny because it is the hard R.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's why.
But it's not used that way.
It's like quasi socially acceptable to drop that one in a group setting.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's got to be the dudes.
You kind of you got to break it.
You don't want to drop that in front of a lady.
Wigger is one of the go-tos for slurred chicken.
Oh yeah, that's a good test.
You want to drop water and see what people say. Yeah, but Wigger has nothing. Wiggers, in my experience, have nothing on. I don't even know what the word for like. I know haole is the word for white people on Hawaii.
Yeah.
But the white people who kind of adopt like a
Meaningless.
genuinely Hawaiian vibe are some of the dumbest people I've ever met.
Of course, yeah.
It's like it's like a worse form of just the classic stoner.
Yeah, because it's like you think you're there. They think they're more worldly.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, they're just having fun though. Yeah, I guess.
What I was gonna say is that in a similar vein of the Marvel movies is something that pisses me off is when like a really famous A-list celebrity. It's most of the time it's a woman. Like this happened with Kim Kardashian, I believe, when they like if they'll host SNL or they'll do like some sort of a comedy thing.
Yeah.
Where other people are writing for them and they'll like make a couple jokes about themselves, and then everyone's like, they're actually funny. She has a good sense of humor about her. She's actually funny.
Yeah.
I hate that shit.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
Because it's like all I can imagine behind that is her reps going like, you know what you should do? You should be funny now. You should decide to be funny now.
Yeah.
And then it's like,
and then
they write bad jokes that actually aren't funny.
Yeah.
And when I'm specifically referring to SNL, it's just stupid, retarded bullshit.
That one does
and then
get
they
my
fool.
goat too.
Yeah, I hate that.
Well, that's what SNL monologues exist for.
Actually, he's a pretty cool guy.
Yeah.
I don't know what you would have to do.
And then you're Louis C.K. and you decide to talk about how if people were a little calmer about pedophilia.
From which you could only surmise it must be really good.
Yeah. Yeah. I hate that. I hate SNL too.
Well, I'd love to add to this conversation, but all I can really say is you're completely right. But also I feel like SNL's mark on the culture is so small now. I can't back it up with anything like, oh, yeah, I remember this one time I was watching so-and-so's monologue.
For sure. Of course.
Yeah. See, that's what's great about those old Opie and Anthony recordings and stuff. That was in the monoculture days where you had guys who had the perspective like that, but everybody all watched the same shit.
Yeah.
And so they could comment. It was like everybody read the news every day.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And now I'm just like, I know what you're talking about. Kim Kardashian made fun of herself on SNL and it was really lame because my aunt was like, oh, it kind of seems like she has a good sense of humor about herself.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I mean, I know that happened, but I haven't thought of SNL since Shane Gillis hosted it the first time a year
Well,
I
might even be dating myself by referencing Kim Kardashian because that could have been 2015.
That could have been 2015.
It could be a 10-year-old reference.
Yeah. Well, actually, I will say I didn't think about Sydney Sweeney that much before, let's say, 2024. But when she was on SNL and she played a Hooters waitress, that was what I remember as being like, oh yeah, she is in it for she's making herself the hottest girl in the country.
Is Hooters still
around? She's more than happy to
Apparently, the one in Costa Mesa that my dad and his buddies used to go to has closed. The one that was
I've been to that one.
It was a Hooters right next to a La Quinta.
Yes, I know which one you're talking about. That's the only Hooters I've ever been to.
Yeah.
I went for my 16th birthday.
Nice.
It's pretty cool.
I went there once.
One of the waitresses farted, and that was not sick. She actually cropped us to the table.
Damn.
You used to be able to go to Hooters.
Yeah.
With an expectation.
She was hot though, so I was kind of like,
that the waitress wouldn't fart on you.
Apparently, there was a story from my grandpa. He was probably a year or two away before he died, but he went with my uncle, picked him up, and they were gonna go get lunch. And he was like, "Where do you want to go?" And my grandpa was like, "Let's go to Hooters."
Nice.
And my uncle was like, "Hooters?" And he went, "I'm not dead yet."
Classic.
Oh, you ever been to Tilted Kilt?
No.
Those waitresses are scary hot.
Well, I don't know if I agree with that, but yeah.
Where is that and what is
that?
There's one in Orange.
I
I went there one time on a lunch break while I was at work. Fucking got tongue-tied when the waitress walked up.
What even type of place is it?
It's the same thing as Hooters, where it's just hot waitresses bringing you fart food.
Those have got to be coming back too, by the way.
They should,
because you know how
I read something that says that Hooters is trying to re-Hooterization or something like that.
Well, I mean, Hooters maybe will have a resurgence.
I'm pretty sure you can order Hooters on DoorDash and stuff. Just
for sure.
What are you doing?
For
Why
sure.
would you?
But I think
just go to the place, man. Come on, get out of the house.
But you know how in after 2020 they made a bunch of I don't even know how to describe. I'll say woke. I don't really even want to use that term, but woke.
But woke
movies in response to all the stuff from that came out in 2023 and 24. After no one gave a shit anymore. My prediction is that with the pendulum quote unquote swinging back to the degree that it has, in 3 years, some guy in the Midwest or the South somewhere. Maybe not the South, is going to try and start a Hooter, a non-woke Hooters.
Is Hooters woke now? Is that their thing?
No, but it'll be a political
stigmatizing
thing.
selling sex.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. But I think Hooters, there was a few stories about how they tried to be more modest. If I vaguely recall something like that.
I don't know if it was true
because
I don't go to Hooters.
No, of course not.
Yeah.
I've only been the one time with my dad.
That was what I was going to say about Tilted Kilt. My problem with those places is that if I'm going to a restaurant, I'm going to a restaurant for the food. And if you're going to attach a sexual element to it, for me personally, maybe I'm just being a little bit of a snob here. I'd rather go to, if we're talking about going to a place specifically because they have hot girls there, I'd rather go to like a
Trader Joe's.
Well, no, actually, kind of in a sense.
I would.
Yeah, but like I grew up in Orange. Orange is a college town.
Yeah,
you go to any like bar, like restaurant bar around there. Yeah, it's not like a Tilted Kilt or a Hooters where they're wearing like basically lingerie.
Yeah.
But there's a bunch of hot like 21-year-olds wearing, black tank tops and yoga pants. Like I'm not going there just to ogle those women. But that's my preferred method of going to a place that has hot waitresses.
Going to Hooters for the chicks is in the same vein as going to a strip club.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember
that's why Tilted Kilt just
room?
made me go like, ugh, yeah. You can.
Pump room is what a place.
It's
a bikini bar in Orange.
It's a bikini bar in a strip mall.
But one of the Pat got flashed by one of them.
Yeah, so basically I can tell it. So I was shooting we were shooting pool, and there was a it's typical bikini bar stuff. It's like a beat woman who she was probably like in her 30s. And
I thought she was beautiful.
Well, yeah, of course. We talked because you're the kind of guy who likes going to Tilted Kilt and shit.
I've only been to 2 of those places.
But she's kind of beat and she's wearing, like literally nothing. It's a bikini bar. Mm-hmm. And it's just one of those things where it's like, I get that she's wearing nothing and I checked out her tits and ass, whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of like,
I'm gay.
I don't want to be here. I don't necessarily want to be here. It's fun for the one time, but there's an element of just like, oh, this is gross. And we're shooting pool, and she walks up. I think she was like picking up glasses, and she started kind of twerking in my direction, but with her ass propped up on the edge of the pool table as she's like going like shaking it, and the bikini bottom opens, the thong, and I kind of just see her asshole as I'm taking a shot, and I miss the shot. And I kind of
actually shot the ball right into her asshole.
I shot it straight into her asshole, and you could hear it go. No. But I just
golf club.
they were all calling me gay, I guess rightfully so, but I literally was like, after the shot I was like, I didn't want to see her asshole. Like I don't want to see an asshole in a platonic context.
I thought it was cool.
Yeah, I mean
I get where you're coming from.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And then
look, we were fucking hammered.
We were
just
hammered,
enjoy it.
It was a good time.
Yeah.
You can't be overthinking the hot lady showing her asshole when you're hammered.
I don't know, man.
You just got to embrace
I think
it.
an asshole is something I
don't. This is where I'm at right now.
Maybe I'm just not ass fond in general, but if I go into a tilt, even if I'm in a Tilted Kilt,
I don't love
as hot as the woman might look in the lingerie. I'm not like, I would love it if she turned to me and spread her.
I think I'm with you on this one. I think
I don't want to see.
I don't love assholes on anyone.
Yeah,
I don't really want to see it ever. I have no interest in anal sex or anything either. It's not my cup of tea. Not my cup of Joe.
Yeah,
you know.
She was a beautiful lady.
That's the thing.
But here's the thing. Here's where I'll land on. My final point is that if at the beginning of the night they're like, you have the option to see a waitress's asshole, I'd probably go yes.
Yeah, of course. That's where I'm coming from. Yeah. It's like, of course.
Yeah. I'm gonna say no. I don't want to see. I'm gonna say no. I don't want to see an asshole.
It's kind of a
But also, I can't.
You want to see her asshole? You'd be like, yeah, I don't care. Whatever.
Well, I'll say this. I can't exactly say.
Just tell her to wait till I take the shot.
It's sort of a hot dog.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't say I'm completely innocent though, because I will say this: I'd love to see every pair of tits I ever see. You know what I mean? I don't want to see a woman's asshole necessarily, like in pretty much any context, except for when you're like actually horny But in the passive horniness that is just part of being a dude, I want to see every pair of tits I see.
Of course.
Yeah, for sure.
But I don't want to see an asshole unless I'm like literally
shooting pool.
Yeah. No, unless I'm doing
unless I'm shooting pool, I don't want to see any assholes.
Yeah.
It would be funny. He missed the shot and launched the cue ball into her asshole. He scratched.
No.
And you can see she goes like, and then you could just see on her face is like, oh, it happened again.
No, you shoot it into her asshole, and then it comes out the thing at the bottom of the pool table.
It gets spit out.
She's part of the table.
And some guy just grabs it and plays it.
That's a free game.
Yeah, if you want to fuck her, you have to put some quarters on her doorstep for the next after the next guy comes out.
It's so stupid.
But yeah, I think the whole concept of Hooters, it's necessary. It's a necessary thing for old guys to be allowed to be creepy somewhere. They need a spot for that.
Absolutely true.
Yeah. Absolutely true. There's probably not enough that it really makes a difference on the overall. But I'll bet in the local area surrounding the Hooters, there might be the concentration of creepy dudes and creepy acts is probably pretty concentrated at the Hooters.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a last shot at hypergamy for those guys.
Yeah. Because, I mean, I don't know what if creepy old guys, like, I'm going to assume most of them just were clueless their entire life. Maybe even they got a little bit back in the day, got a little tail.
Well, yeah, if you lived in the days where just being rich meant you could lock down one for like 10 years, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like if a guy who was a smooth like pussy hound back in his day and now he's like 71.
Yeah.
I'm sure a good amount of ladies are going to be creeped out by him.
Yeah. Well, it's that one guy we saw at the Lincoln.
Oh yeah, I think we already talked about.
We did already talk about it, like.
But
2
that guy,
ago.
yeah, we did. But that guy had it like, yes, he's a creepy, disgusting guy now. But you kind of got the read on him, like, I think this guy probably got a lot of pussy in his day.
Yeah, perhaps.
It's not translating to whatever the fuck he looks like now.
The fact that he was at like a cool bar where hot chicks go to is
he still knows the drop. He still knows where it's at.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
But yeah, that guy, God bless him. He was horrific looking.
I wonder if you have to be famous, because you hear about like the Al Pacinos being 80, getting like a 28-year-old. Do you have to be, if you're past like 75, do you have to be famous?
I think so.
Or like so rich, I guess, is like the classic.
You have to have extremely high social proof, in my opinion, to some extent.
Or be super rich, and she's like
a
gold, straight up.
Because my grandpa, rest in peace,
example.
There's no way he was going to fucking bag a 21-year-old.
Of course, yeah.
I think Bill Belichick is a great example. I suspect that, he's 70-something, 71, and what's her name, Jordan Hudson, is 24.
Yeah.
I think if he's rich, famous, powerful, and the woman's 24, I think the woman is probably a bit of an opportunist herself.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Because how many of those guys, even if they were the man back in the day, at 74 are able to keep a 24-year-old in line? I feel like it might just be too much for them.
Yeah.
What'd you have for lunch?
That's why I guess though, if you have enough money, you kind of don't have, because it's kind of like inconsequential. Because like most guys, like if their chick's spending their money and they don't have the balls to stand up to her, that's like a big problem. Yeah. But it's not if you're just like I don't fuck it. It's nothing to me.
Yeah.
Obviously, I think that probably they give him an inch.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
It probably doesn't matter to them. Because to them, it's like, I'm going to be fucking dead.
I'm going to be dead,
like
and every guy my age would kill to be
Yeah.
fucking this once every
I'm
2 months.
I'm probably going to hell, so might as well capitalize.
You know the old love line thing. Dr. Drew could tell whether or not a woman was disturbed based off her voice. Do you remember that?
I don't, but
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
it's really sad. But if they're like 25 years old and they sound like they're 13 when they talk, they probably are in a perpetual state of
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah,
it's dark.
Yeah. I don't, to put it simply, if a guy is like an Al Pacino type, and he's got a 28-year-old who's probably like a bit of a sociopath or something like that herself.
Yeah.
Who's just like, I'm gonna let the most powerful dude I've ever come across get me pregnant as quickly as possible. I'd probably just be like, oh yeah. I mean, I guess they deserve each other. But I've also I've also seen, being around the service industry and stuff, the women who are like 21 and they walk into a bar with like a 55-year-old and you get that vibe of like, I think this is just an unwell girl. And like,
well, those also might be escorts sometimes.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but downstream of that, I'm an escort. I mean,
girlfriend for
probably
a day.
Unwell in her own
There
way.
was a guy. Were you?
And they're not fucking. Sorry, these are the escorts. They're not fucking Bill Belichick. You know?
Yeah. Were you ever there at ACT when that guy with the escort was there?
Mm-mm.
There was a very it was very uncomfortable. This like very old guy was there with like some young,
some tail,
some young like.
He got some strain.
I don't even want to say hot. She wasn't unhot, but it was just like an escort. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they might have both been drunk or something, and they were like talking, and it was just like, man, Jake Jones isn't equipped to handle this. Shout out Jake Jones.
Yeah, shout out Jake Jones.
I missed that boy. I just talked on the phone with him for like 45 minutes last weekend.
Nice. That's good to hear.
So he's doing well. He also said he saw Louis.
That's right. Yeah.
We're
We're seeing Louis this week.
Like one of the best shows he's ever
on
seen.
Friday.
What day is it?
Friday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lock in, pal.
Yeah, we can talk about it on the next pod, but yeah, shout out Jake Jones. Come on the pod. He'll come on the pod someday.
Yeah.
We'll have Jake on the pod.
We'll fly him out.
Are we closing down now?
We're at an hour. Is there anything
We're at an hour
else
and
we gotta
5.
cover?
I don't got much to cover. I just know that well, I'd like to just make a quick apology to any white Hawaiian guys I know who are have good hearts, but it's just it's not you. It's every one of you I've ever met. That no.
We're gonna give shout outs to any fans.
Do we have any fans to shout out on this one? I think our regular guys are kind of pulling back on us a little bit.
Yeah.
I haven't seen.
We're going big time.
Yeah, I haven't seen. This is exactly where they're supposed to.
We're over 10,000 followers, so thanks, folks.
This is exactly where they're supposed to capitalize on being a day one.
Yeah, I feel like they'll be back. Guitar Kyle's hanging around.
Guitar Kyle will always be.
I think
there.
Guitar Kyle's got to be fan of the week, right?
Yes.
It's got to be.
I think so.
He's fan of the week, like 8
he's
weeks in a row.
Obviously he's the front runner for
reigning
just
fan of the week.
Reigning fan.
Here, let's do a random shout out to just whoever pops up on the notifications.
Okay.
Let's find a fun username. Dingu S550. Thanks, man.
Shout out Dingu,
like
baby.
Okay. Dingu.
Let's see. Any other funny names? No, I think Dingu. That might be the funniest one we're seeing right now.
Cool.
There's got to be one more. I'm going all the way down. No, that's it. Thanks, Dingu. Whoever
Shout out
you are.
Dingu.
He liked the video. I don't even know if he's a follower.
Yeah. And this is we posted a new episode on YouTube today, but I think probably next weekend we'll get this up. I feel like getting them up on the weekends is fairly easy for me. It actually is not that hard.
Yeah.
So we'll start cranking these out. And we'll get some clips going too.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, we can do that.
I feel like we definitely got some clips. But all right, sounds good.
All right, sounds good.
Thanks. Sorry, Chris Pratt.
Sorry, Chris Pratt.
Sorry, Chris Pratt. Sorry,
Obama.
And also, we're gonna definitely do all those
Sorry
things we said
my,
we're gonna do. So that was a direct
Hawaiians.
threat.
Secret Service shows up.
Send a cease and desist, you fucking pussy.
Chris Pratt, what up? Come get some. All right, later.